We've been taking a close look at cases where child welfare agencies have come under fire. In this case, the father and grandmother of little Gabriella Berry say the system that is supposed to protect her failed her. Gabriella Berry laughs easily these days, but it was not always like this. In August 2013, when she was just 14 months old, she ended up at Children's Hospital with a fractured skull, a stroke, and a torn carotid artery. Rob Berry, Gabby's father, rushed to the hospital as soon as he heard what happened. Tell me about the emotions you were feeling when you saw your daughter in that state.
I couldn't get her to smile. I couldn't even get her to say daddy. It broke my heart.
Gabby was injured while she was with her mother, April Koch, and Joshua Garbowski, her mother's boyfriend, at his apartment. Koch told police Gabby fell out of her crib and hit her head on a table. But a doctor at Children's Hospital said Gabby's injuries were nearly diagnostic of physical child abuse. Koch and Garbowski were charged with aggravated assault and endangering the welfare of children. But this was not Gabby's first trip to Children's Hospital. Just 3 months earlier, a doctor said Gabby had an unusual bruising pattern to her cheeks, along with feeding difficulties and an airway obstruction. The doctor referred the case to the Westmoreland County Children's Bureau and said they need to focus on child safety issues. But court records show within 5 days, the Children's Bureau dropped the case, labeling it unfounded. A judge denied Rob's request for custody, citing the Children's Bureau decision. Rebecca Pierce is Gabby's grandmother.
No.
Was there ever a child safety plan put in?
No, it was unfounded and closed.
What are your thoughts about that?
Obviously, there should have been a safety plan in effect, and that the system has failed this child.
Shara Savikas, director of the Children's Bureau, said the law prevents her from discussing a specific case. She did say, in general, that an unfounded determination does not mean that the incident did not occur, but that it does not meet the legal definition of abuse as per the law. As to why no safety plan would have been required, she said such a plan can only be implemented if the agency is active with the family. After Gabby's skull was fractured, her father and grandmother were granted primary custody. But even after Koch was charged with abusing Gabby, a judge allowed her 25 hours a week of custody, supervised only by Koch's mother. She's facing criminal charges for abusing this child.
Right.
And she's still allowed to see her for 25 hours a week.
Correct. I don't even understand why a system would allow that.
Action News Investigates contacted Judge Michelle Bononi, who is overseeing Gabby's custody case. She did not respond. Nearly 4 years after her injuries, Gabby is still recovering. She wears a leg brace and has limited use of one arm because of the stroke. Her father and grandmother say they hope the child welfare system can learn from Gabby's story.
There's something wrong with the system. If it's not keeping this child safe, there's many other children that aren't safe.
Story is so heartbreaking and so shocking too. So what did this child's mother have to say about all this?
Well, of course, I tried to talk to her, April Koch. She refused, though, to talk to me after I reached her by phone. Now, it's been more than 3 years since she and Garbowski were charged, but their case has still not come to trial.
All right, Paul.